And DC did not make late game mistakes.
To help us really dissect this game number one a little bit further, why don't you say we head over and out to Purge, who's at his weatherman station, to help us break it down.
Hey guys, I want to focus a little bit on how the laning setup that DC did just gave them a huge advantage in this game. Keep in mind they did have an aggressive tri-lane in this game versus the Batrider. They got a lot of value there, and in the off lane here, they had to try to lane against a Nyx Assassin, which really never worked out very well. So the important thing was that these early kills that they got on the Batrider led them into being able to take the tier 1 tower in a very, very early fashion. I mean, you can't do much to stop Shadow Demon with Kunkka. This TP was also extremely important. MMY didn't make it in time, and because of that, he wasn't able to get down there and pressure Mu very much in the early laning stage, which led to a position later where Mu actually had a lot of levels, and he was able to survive these ganks when they did eventually try to put pressure on him. So Mu having that TP from the Batrider kill and then Mu getting levels and surviving these kills made a huge difference in the laning stage that made sure that the lifestealer didn't accelerate too fast. The one lane that didn't go super well for DC was actually in the mid lane. Weehaw almost dying here against TA. It's really not a good matchup. He had a really nice move here where he pulled his forward sprint to the left to make sure that he couldn't actually cleave through. That was really nicely done. But at this point in the game, everything gets pretty scary. If you take a look at the map now, we'll do a little zoom in down here. The important thing, as you can see, is that the map is entirely sectioned off. This is basically where DC gets to farm. That is more than half of the total map, which means that they're guaranteed getting more resources than their opponents. And the other important thing is that Nyx Assassin, when level 6, can instantly start fighting, whereas Batrider can't really do that. So his first gank here, he goes invis, they set up the disruption and the kill on Zhao 8, putting him even further behind. He has to get a blink dagger to be successful, and Mu can continuously just set up kills, create pressure, and this gives DC a massive advantage in the early game, which leads to a faster Radiance. That is why DC had such a good early game.
That was great. Thank you so much, Purge. Man, what do you think? You agree with